Welcome, friends. Today we're going to explore one of the most central teachings in all of Buddhism, the Four Noble Truths. Our guide is the Catusacca Dīpani, the Manual of the Four Noble Truths, written by the great Burmese scholar-monk Venerable Ledi Sayadaw. In this session, we'll look at three things. First, a detailed exposition of the Four Noble Truths themselves. Second, how they can be applied practically in meditation. And third, how they link directly to our daily experience. Let's begin with the Four Noble Truths. The first truth is that life is marked by dukkha, suffering, unsatisfactoriness, stress. This doesn't mean that life is only pain. It means that everything we cling to is unreliable. Pleasure fades, health declines, relationships change, and even joy is impermanent. Right view sees this clearly. Whatever is conditioned cannot give lasting satisfaction. The second truth is the cause of suffering. The Buddha taught that craving and ignorance are the roots. Craving means the thirst for pleasure, for existence, for non-existence. Ignorance means not seeing things as they truly are. Together, they drive the cycle of birth and death, the endless wandering in samsara. The third truth is cessation. If craving and ignorance are uprooted, suffering ceases. This is nibbana, the extinguishing of the fire of greed, hatred, and delusion. It is peace, freedom, and liberation. The fourth truth is the path. The Noble Eightfold Path is the way to cessation. It includes right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. These 8 factors work together to transform our lives. Now let's talk about practical application in meditation. The Four Noble Truths are not just ideas to think about. They are realities to be observed. When you sit in meditation, notice suffering directly. Maybe it's restlessness, maybe it's pain in the body, maybe it's boredom. That's the first truth. Then notice the cause. Is there craving for comfort? Is there aversion to pain? That's the second truth. Then notice what happens when you let go. When craving is released, suffering eases. That's the third truth. And notice the path itself, mindfulness, effort, concentration. These are the tools that make letting go possible. That's the fourth truth. In this way, meditation becomes a living laboratory for the Four Noble Truths. You don't just believe them, you see them unfold moment by moment. Now let's link the truths to daily experience. The first truth, suffering. Think of traffic jams, arguments, disappointments. These are everyday examples of dukkha. The second truth, craving. Notice how desire for recognition, comfort, or control fuels stress. The third truth, cessation. Notice how peace arises when you stop clinging, even for a moment. The fourth truth, the path. Notice how ethical speech, mindful awareness, and wise choices reduce suffering in daily life. The Four Noble Truths are not distant doctrines. They are woven into every moment. When you wake up tired, that's dukkha. When you crave more sleep, that's the cause. When you accept the moment as it is, that's cessation. And when you practice mindfulness and kindness, that's the path. So today we've explored the Catusacca Dīpani. We've seen the detailed exposition of suffering, its cause, its cessation, and the path. We've understood how to apply the truths in meditation, and we've seen how they link directly to daily life. Carry this awareness with you. Notice suffering, notice its cause, notice its cessation, and walk the path. This is the heart of the Buddha's teaching. Thank you for joining me. May your practice bring clarity, peace, and freedom.